Okay, guys, let's move on to bit of news number 2, and we're keeping on the theme of cartoons, you guys. We're keeping on the theme of cartoons. Darkwing Duck. It is being reported that another classic Disney television show is being rebooted, and this time in the form of Darkwing Duck. I adored Darkwing Duck. I loved Darkwing Duck growing up. Darkwing Duck. All right, so like in this vein, right? We have DuckTales, we had Chippendales, Rescue Rangers, we had Darkwing Duck, we had Tailspin. Shoot, I feel like there was another one. I feel like I'm leaving one out. I know there was Gummy Bears. There's another one. There was another this is killing me. Oh, I can't think of what it is. Anyway, so like we had a whole bunch of these properties, right? And they were all very similarly themed, like DuckTales, Darkwing Duck, like the Gummy Bear. Even though their universes didn't really like collide with each other. I mean, they kind of did. Like Launchpad McQuack was in both DuckTales and Darkwing Duck. And I know in the new DuckTales reboot, sorry, I lost my train of thought. In the DuckTales reboot, that's currently on Disney Plus right now, or Disney XD, maybe? I don't know how that works. I know that they have introduced elements to Darkwing Duck. I know that Darkwing Duck is like a comic book hero in that DuckTales universe, or like he's a star of a television show, or there's something like that. I also know that in season 3 of DuckTales, the new reboot of DuckTales, they have introduced Goslin, who is Darkwing Duck's daughter. They've introduced her into the storyline of DuckTales. So now there's this talk, and nothing's been greenlit. Nothing is like super official. Let's jump into the article here. This comes from Variety, and Variety ain't no side of the road gas station type of news outlet. But it is currently in early development. No animation cells have yet to be drawn, whatever, but I do want to bring this out because I think this is the most interesting point to me. No writer is currently attached to the project. Okay, you can't start drawing until you know what the story is. You don't know what the story is until you hire a writer, but sources say it will be executive produced by Seth Rogan and Evan Goldberg, and a whole bunch of other people. Specifically Seth Rogan and Evan Goldberg. That's really interesting to me. That's really, really interesting to me because I love these two. I love this pairing. I love the kind of stuff that they put out. They executive produce a lot of stuff, and not just produce stuff. Like they direct their own stuff. They write their own stuff. Seth Rogen acts in their own stuff. And this is the most interesting thing to me because, they're not going to bring like curse words and filthy potty humor into Darkwing Duck. But if they're behind it, they're going to push the envelope just a little bit, in terms of like, not just, and again, I'm not saying like in terms of like being crude or foul. Yeah. See what I did there? But in terms of doing really fun, interesting things that you wouldn't normally expect to see Darkwing Duck and Launchpad McQuack and, Goslin and, I'm looking at his face right now. The other guy, the little guy in the, the little guy in the photo. I can't think of his name. He's the best friend of Goslin. Anyway, I'm really interested to see what this could be. Now, as the article points out, it's in early stages of development. Which means you're still trying to figure out what is the show going to be? How is it going to work? What universe is it going to be set in? Is it going to be set in the same universe as DuckTales? Or is it going to be completely its own thing? They don't know. They're working out the details right now, which is why there's no writer attached to it, because they don't have a clear direction for it. They're working on it. But yeah, I think this is really cool. I'm totally down for a DuckTales reboot. Yesterday I went on a big long rant as to why reboots, remakes, sequels, like all that stuff, what types of properties that you should do it with and what types of properties you should not do it with. This is the type of property that a reboot works perfectly for. Because today's generation, they don't know Darkwing Duck. I did, because I grew up with it. I love Darkwing Duck. Same thing with Ninja Turtles. Reboot Ninja Turtles, because that is a property that you can keep saying new things through these familiar characters' eyes. I've seen the Ninja Turtles, but I don't know anything about them. Well, here's a brand new property for you, kid. Oh, thank you. You know, that's the dialogue that everybody's having right now. Okay, thank you. That's the dialogue. Anyway, guys, question is for you guys. What do you think of the Darkwing Duck reboot? Are you looking forward to it? Are you over it? Are you just like, man, Disney, make more original content? Is that your voice? Can you please make original content? Yes, we can, and here you go. Okay, thank you. Where is your... This is a terrible bit. I don't know why I'm doing this. Guys, jump on down to the comment section below and let me know your thoughts about Darkwing Duck being rebooted. Hey everybody, thanks for watching. If you like this video, click like. If you really like this video, click subscribe. And if you really, really like this video, click share. Because that is exactly what Batman from the animated series would want you to do. His name is Batman.